three whole days of snowing here, and last night was pretty much a blizzard, man. So you see, like rooftops are looking like, you see, look, rooftops are looking foamy and puffy, and temperatures are so cold that all the snow is turning into ice. Usually, like after 2 or 3 days of snowing, when all the snow turns into ice, this is when it gets really dangerous and very slippery for driving or walking. And even like snow here, see, it's not snow anymore. You see, it's hard. It's one whole piece of ice. Look at that. This ice here, not snow anymore. It's all iced, all turned to just ice. Look at that, turned to just ice. And you see all these dark portions, these are all iced up. So over the past 2 days, a lot of accidents, a lot of traffic accidents all over Istanbul and Ankara, pretty much all over Turkey, you know. And so today I'm just going to take you guys on a little walk around the neighborhood. Since today the snow it's still snowing, but it's very, very light right now, so I could come out here and show you guys what it looks like right now out here. So let's go, Kaja. Yeah, oh, you see a cat in the snow. Look at what the cat is doing in the snow. Let's check it out. What is the cat doing? It's a cat in the snow. What's the cat doing? Very curious. Oh, it's shitting. Look at that. Can you see the shit coming out? Oh, the cat is shitting. You see the shit? You see the shit coming out from the rear end? Yeah, the cat is shitting, alright. Now it's smelling its own shit. Oh, it's covering up its own shit. Look at it. Look at that. So nice. Covering up properly. Not like dogs who will leave their shit everywhere. And there it goes. So fun. Right now is really a particularly dangerous time to be walking around, because you see all this snow, it looks white, right? It looks like snow, but they are pretty much all turned into ice by now. After 3 days of minus something degrees Celsius and continued snow, look at all the trees, very heavy with these are not snow anymore, no. These are ice right now. You see? Let me show you. Oh. You see, it's not snow anymore. Look at that. It's hard. It's pretty much ice. Pretty much ice. It's not snow anymore. See, snow will drop. You see, nothing. It's all hardened up into ice right now. And the roads as well. All the roads are hardened up into ice right now. So it's actually very dangerous to walk on slopes. So you gotta stick to the stairs. And welcome to my snowy neighborhood here in case you're joining me for the first time. This is Beşiktaş area of Istanbul, Turkey. Yes, it snows in Turkey, okay. And it snows very heavily in some parts of Turkey. Like Istanbul is not the most snowy part of Turkey. Oh, look at this tree. This tree is really bowing down under all the weight of the ice. See, after 4 days of minus something degrees Celsius, this is not snow anymore. See, this is not snow. Look at that. This ice. The ice is just stuck to the leaves. Look at that. So hard. Very hard ice. Look at that. Hard ice. This is the most dangerous time to be out. That's why you see, like on the first day of the snow, you see a lot of kids and a lot of dogs playing out here, right? But today, nothing. If you look at my live stream 2 or 3 days ago, you see a lot of people playing around, a lot of people doing their stuff around. But today, boom, almost completely nothing. Let's go out and check out the neighborhood itself. We'll walk through the neighborhood and see what it's like after 4 days of heavy snowstorm. It's pretty much a snowstorm, pretty much a blizzard over the past few days. Especially last night. Last night was really blizzard. Very strong, very heavy. See this tree all bowing down, all crooked from the weight of the ice. These are no longer snow, you know. It's all turned into ice. after a few days of minus something degrees Celsius, all snow turns into ice. See, this is ice. This is not snow anymore. Look at that. It's very hot ice. Very hot ice. Look at that. It's hot ice. It's all iced up. Oh, look at that tree. It's called completely white. See, here, I can't walk here, no. Walking here, you see this dark portion is all iced. You gotta stick to the stairs. See, you see it's all ice. Yeah? It's very dangerous. See how thick the snow is right now? It's very, very hard to walk. Good morning, Tressa. Good morning. And guys, you just joined my live stream. Welcome. Today, I'm showing you guys what the neighborhood looks like after 3 heavy days of snow and after last night's blizzard. Last night was pretty much a blizzard, right? So I'm walking through the neighborhood and showing you guys what's going on. You see how thick the ice here is? It's today it's about 1 feet. After last night, about 1 feet of snow. You can call it just ice. It's all iced up. It's all iced up by now. See, you think this is snow, yeah? But no, it's pretty much ice. Pretty much ice. A few days of minus something degrees Celsius, all snow turns into ice. See, nobody bothers to build a snowman anymore. Look at how thick the snow is on top of cars, on rooftops. That's how thick this is. This car has been here for a few days. Yeah, very, very thick. Ice kacang, yay! If you are from Singapore, let's eat ice kacang. Oh, so painful. It's very painful. Look at that. My hands are all red by now. Touching the snow is not a good idea, by the way. It's very painful. Very, very painful. See some people right now clearing the ice from the trees. Otherwise, the trees will die. Otherwise, the trees literally get crushed under the weight of all this ice. Yes, it's no longer snow. It's just ice. Ice that looks like snow. See, they have to knock this off the trees. Otherwise, you see the trees are all bent right now. They're gonna die if nobody knocks this ice off. Especially, you see, so thick and heavy. It's a very kind gentleman here, knocking off the ice from the trees. Otherwise, the trees are gonna die. Well, you think this is snow, yeah? Look at this. This is not snow. This is pure ice right here. A whole block of ice. Look at that. Whole block of ice. It's not snow. It's very, very heavy ice. You see how thick the snow has gotten? Yeah, of course, some kids still playing, but not many today. Like compared with 3 days ago, so many kids were playing 3 days ago all over the place, but today, no, not really. No kids, no dogs. Good night, then. A lot of accidents going on. A lot of accidents all over Istanbul. The cars are sliding. See all this? See, these are all ice right now. Pure ice. See all these dark areas? They're all ice right now. So it's very, very hard to walk. And yeah, and it's actually very cold, -2 degrees Celsius. And yeah, some people are just not afraid of cold. Okay, let's take a walk down that area. Parents with the children out. Oh, and street cats. Street cats in the snow. You notice this is what? This is Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. And the whole neighborhood is so quiet. Oh, see the guy walking up that slope. It's not easy to walk. I won't even want to walk down that slope. So hard. So hard to walk that slope. The guy is very brave. I'm gonna walk down this area. Take a walk down this area. Take a walk down this area and see what's going on. See how dirty the streets have become because of the snow. and cars all kicked in snow and ice, and people just don't drive anymore because it's so dangerous to drive. So easy to get into accidents, and then for nothing, really for nothing. Oh, it's very, very hard to walk. Very hard to walk. For those of you who just joined me, welcome. I'm showing you guys what is my neighborhood like right now after 3 days of snowstorm. Basically snowstorm. Especially yesterday was like last night was pretty much a blizzard, like and everywhere it's not snow anymore because it's been three days of below 0 degrees Celsius. So all these things has become ice. What you see here, this is pure hard ice. Look at that. It's pure hard ice here. It's not snow anymore. Look at that. It's pure hard ice. It's not snow anymore. Oh, good afternoon, Kim Teo. And there is the beautiful Maiden Tower out in the Bosphorus. That's the Bosphorus Straits. And that's the beautiful Maiden Tower watchtower. And you can see, like, I used to have to walk 45 minutes or more just to see the Maiden Tower. Right now, the Maiden Tower is literally right in front of my home. And good night and good morning. Showing you guys the effect of what my neighborhood looks like right now after 3 days of blizzard. It's still snowing, by the way, but very light, and it's becoming very dangerous. A lot of accidents all over Istanbul, all over Turkey because of all the ice. It's all ice stuff. This is no longer snow, this is all ice, hard ice. So see, that's why they have to knock the snow off the trees. It's all the trees are getting bent under the weight of the ice. See, you think this is snow? Let me show you. Like, you see, this is snow. You think this is snow? Boom, it's not snow. Look at that. Look at that. This is not that hard, but in some places you see an entire block. Oh, good afternoon, B. You see, people have to really knock this ice off the trees. Other trees will die. These are not snow anymore. Look at how hard it is. It's ice, pure ice after 3 days of below 0. See how hard that is? It's pure ice, man. See, you think this is snow? This is not snow. This is ice, pure ice. See all these places? They're all pure ice. Oh, B, thanks for taking us around. Busy day, have fun. Oh, all the busy Lunar New Year thing going on, isn't it? Kim Teo, always thought winter looks so romantic. Oh, winter looks, not winter, snow, snow. Not all winters have snow, and not everywhere with winter has snow. But snow looks romantic, 100%. I love to look at snow, but I don't want to walk in snow. I don't want to be in snow, you see. Being in snow, you get all drenched and got all wet, and then you get sick very easily. And of course, like what I said in my video yesterday, that snow ages you very quickly. You don't want to be out looking at snow too long because it ages you very obviously, very quickly. And for those of you who have to wake up like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning to go down this road, up and down this road to work or school, snow is anything but romantic. It's very dangerous. And all over Istanbul, so many accidents. The most beautiful watchtower I've ever seen in very dangerous to walk. That's why I have my neighborhood here is on top of a hill, and the bustling area is down the hill, okay, at the foot of the hill, and I have not gone down to the area for 3 days. I pretty much stuck to this area of the my immediate neighborhood for the past 3 days. And it seems like the snow is still gonna keep coming all the way to Thursday based on the forecast. See, here we need to walk like this. Here, you see, these are the exposed pavement. You have to stick to this. You have to walk the exposed pavement. Otherwise, it's very slippery and very dangerous. Still ships going out to the Mediterranean Sea. See the ships. Interesting to see the ship is at the same level, same almost rooftop level of the building. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Kim Teo. Winter looks. Winter is. Winter, like generally, even without snow, winter is generally romantic. That's true for all winter, everywhere, pretty much. See, look at all the trees. Trees are all white in color. Huh? Very nice looking. But imagine you have to go to work at 7 a.m. before the sunrise and have to walk this road to work. Not fun at all, isn't it? Not fun at all. That's why most Koreans, right? Most Koreans hate winter, hate the snow because it is very dangerous. It distracts you and make your daily life just that little bit harder. Not little bit, actually a lot harder. So much harder just to go to work, go to school and all that stuff. You know, even driving is dangerous. Oh, look at it! Look at that cat. Cats love to play in the snow as well. Animals love snow. They love to eat snow. Meh. 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 And welcome. Oh, there's a car coming up. Better get to one side. And welcome to a -2 degrees Celsius morning here in Istanbul. Actually, this is as cold as it gets here in Istanbul. Usually nothing more than -4 degrees Celsius. Oh, the cat is still trying to figure its way out. Another cat joined in. You see how heavy those snow is on the tree? The trees all basically bent from the snow. The trees that do not shed their leaves all bend. But those clever trees, they shed their leaves and so they don't suffer the weight of the snow at all. But those trees that don't shed, the evergreen trees, they all like bent under the weight of the. It's not snow anymore, like I say, it's ice already. How do I prove it? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this part here. Some are still snow. This is still snow. This one is still snow. Some places it's all pure ice already. Oh, this is ice. Look at that. No. The whole piece here. Yeah, this ice. This is pure ice here. This snow. This is still snow. But many of this are already. After, you know, most people don't know. No, snow is a form of water, and it doesn't stay as snow forever. If you put snow under below 0 degrees Celsius for a while, it becomes ice. It becomes white ice. 고양이다. 나비다. It becomes white ice. So snow doesn't remain as snow for a very long time. Do you still talk to trees? Oh yeah, I talk to everything, not just trees. Whenever I switch back into my look at that. Whenever I switch back into my meditative mode, I talk to everything around me, not just trees. Everything, even stones, even the wall. Even the walls have a certain vibration and reverberation, and they are communicating as well. These are all asleep. All these are all asleep. Though that over there is kind of like crying right now. This one here, is feeling okay. That one there feels like it's quite suffering right now. Oh, look at that. Some of the trees are beginning to. Oh, you can still see the snow coming down, can you? Just continue walk up there. See, you look at this. Look at this slope here. So how dangerous it is to walk this slope. See the lady carrying so much water and walking the slope. Just now I was walking down this slope and it was no joke, man. 진짜 장난 아니야. 엄청 미끄러웠어. 미끄러웠더라고. Not easy, yeah. All the way down, see. All the way down the slope to the markets. Lucky for this. Lucky you have this part here where, you know, the exposed part where you can walk. Otherwise you try walking here, you see this black part, it's all ice, you know, it's not snow anymore. Try walking on ice. And for those of you who are wondering what kind of shoes you need to wear in this kind of in snow, right? Go for this brand always. This brand has the best shoes for snow in my opinion. Columbia. Columbia had the best shoes for snow. Waterproof, heat preserving, and it's got the bottom that grips almost everything. Very grippy sole design. So it's a very good shoe I recommend for anyone who needs to walk in the snow. Kim Teo, do you have enough food and water supply since it's hard to go out? Oh yeah, we can still order delivery. The delivery service is still going on, so that's why I tip the delivery guys quite a lot. I tip them about 10% right now. Over the past few days, I've been ordered takeout. Yeah, I've been ordering takeout over the past 3 days, and I always tip them upwards of 30%. Yeah, because it's so hard for them to take all the risk, you know. And these delivery people, they ride the motor, the scooter. The scooter is so dangerous to ride in this kind of conditions. So I actually feel really bad for the delivery people, and I really tip them. Yeah. Lolo, oh, salakau. What's salakau? You look good today. I see that you have cut your hair. I cut my hair a long time ago. I cut my hair like over a month ago. And today is another -2 degrees Celsius in Istanbul. And last night was a blizzard. Last night it was snowing so heavily. And you see cars all caked in snow, and people just leave their cars behind because it's dangerous to drive. Pretty much you will see only taxis on the road right now because it's so easy for the car to just slide backwards because of all these slopes. You slide backwards, you crash into a car and another car, and then you get into trouble for nothing. See how hard it is to walk. Very hard to walk. Good night, Eden. You see how thick the snow is going into the neighborhoods here. Just now I was walking down that way. I was stopped yet. Not stopped yet. Let's take the bustling area of the neighborhood and see what's the situation like. Since we're at the park, let's take a look at the park. You see, right now it's nothing romantic, man. Look, you want to walk in this shit? It's wet and dirty and slippery. It's nothing romantic. And cat snuggling up to people for warmth. Whoa. Let's take a look over there. Oh, people walking their dogs. Actually, another thing very dangerous about this is you cannot see holes. If there's a pothole, you're gonna just fall through. You can't see it. And yeah, or if you're famous enough in Istanbul, you have your statues everywhere. Look at how funny they look right now. Look at their face. How funny they look right now. And cats snuggling up to people for warmth. Look at the trees. That's how strong the wind still is. Look at the trees. The trees are still swaying in the wind, and snow is still coming. It's still. Last night was a blizzard. Okay, last night was that kind of snow. Imagine getting trapped last night in that kind of snow. What is salagau? I don't know what's salakau. Lolo, what's salakau? Okay. We're gonna walk down and check out the bustling area of the neighborhood, see what's going on. I've been in this neighborhood, like in my immediate neighborhood for the past 3 days. I've not gone down hills. Let's check down hills and see what's going on. Wow, look at that. It's dirty and wet and dangerous and slippery. Why would anyone think snow is romantic? Whoa. Oh, gotta be careful. Gotta walk down the stairs. Wong, 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 wong. Mong mongy. See, down this way is where I've been showing you guys with all the hundreds of pubs and restaurants and everything. And I have not gone down this way the past 3 days because it's just so hard to walk. But I see some people just walking up the slope like this. Oh, birds are back. I haven't seen a lot of birds over the past 3 days. Still snowing, as you can see, very lightly. And his shoes are so dangerous for walking on snow. It's not easy. There's a pair of flat sole Nike track shoes. It's not easy to walk on snow. You need soles like this. You need this sole. You need this sole to walk on snow. So we're just gonna go all the way down, check out what's going on, and then when we find somewhere comfortable to sit down and have a coffee, we will, yeah? Oh, make it like halfway down the slope right now, and see the area over there? Those those rooftops. That's where we're going. Oh, see how steep this whole slope is, and how hard it is to walk. But good thing is right now this exposed part is making it way easier to walk. It's a very quiet neighborhood. This is a real Turkish neighborhood, a real residential neighborhood. It's not like a tourist place or a shopping district or anything. But of course, down there, down the slope, that's like the Hongdae of Istanbul. So that's pretty much a tourist and shopping and pub and club kind of place. Elijah's dropping by to say hello. Hello, Elijah. Today I'm bringing you guys on a trip down the hill at last after 3 days, after being cooped up at home for 3 days, up on the hill, showing you guys what it's like down the hill today. It's so dangerous to walk up and down the hill. So, see, it's all ice right now. Whoa, whoa, all ice. See, this is not snow, this is ice. Look at that. Ice, ice. Yeah, how deep the ice is, look at that. You need to wear spiked boots though. You can wear a soccer boots in this. See how thick the ice is. Very thick ice. It's very hard to walk. Especially with those kinds of shoes, flat soles is very, very hard to walk. Very hard to walk. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, see how steep that slope is? Man, we're gonna have to go all the way down that slope to see what's going on. Oh, slipped. I just slipped on this ice here. It's pure ice here. See, this is when you need to stick to the stairs. Go to the stairs. See, even the stairs are all iced up. See, stairs are all ice. Elijah, especially how steep Turkish hills are. Yeah, I know, right? See, even here on the stairs are all ice. These are all ice. You're literally walking on thin ice right now. Not thin, no, thick ice. And you see, some people are still sticking to the slope itself. It's not easy to walk a slope. I don't know how they do it. Oh my God, be careful. Yeah, you see, people are slipping. And this guy has the right kind of shoes for this weather. This kind of shoes, hiking shoes you need. This kind of shoes, like mine. This kind of shoes you need. Here you go. This kind of flat soles track shoes are so hard. So hard. See how they're trudging along. And interestingly, you see, no snowman. Nobody bothers to make a snowman in this kind of thing. Oh, look at that, falling. People falling over. And her shoes, no, her shoes is not meant for this kind of walking. Oh, the guy is following the momentum all the way down. His shoes, not so good. So these are all ice, yeah, you see? Ice, so hard ice, very hard. I can't even break the ice. I can't break the ice, so hard. Oh, even walking the stairs, I slip. I keep slipping. No wonder these guys they are sticking to the slope rather than the stairs, because the stairs are all iced up. Very, very hard to walk the stairs. gotta be very careful. Ooh, especially I don't have one arm for balance, you know. One arm I'm holding up the phone like this. It's actually very hard to balance. Oh, but I see that area over there is beginning to clear up. So let's quickly get to the area. And this part of the neighborhood is kind of junky, very junky. Shish, watching you walk on snow is stressing me out, Limpeh. Thank you and namaskaram. Namaskaram Shish from Barata. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you see, you. Shit. I just sleep. Just, you know, I was just standing here and I automatically slide down. I was just standing here showing you guys the wall, right? And I automatically slid down. All this are snow right now. Not snow, ice. Quickly get to this part where it's all motor. Okay, this part is good. Okay, this part is good. Oh, she won it. Oh, she won it. Oh, so nice to have friction and gravity back in my favor. Oh, friction. You don't appreciate friction until times like this, you know. Friction is good. Oh, now we're back into the ice part. Now this is the hard part again. Oh, you see, very experienced residents just run down the slope. You know, actually right now we should get a bucket and just slide all the way down. Yeah, just slash down, you know, why walk, yeah? Just take a slash all the way down. Use a bucket or something, you know. Oh, you see, I need to hold on to the rails. These are all ice. This is ice. See, for those of you who don't know, snow, when you put snow below 0 degrees Celsius for a while, right? Like a few days is the third day of minus 2 degrees Celsius, they turn into ice. These white things, all these white things you see, they're all just ice. They're not fluffy anymore, they're hard, you know. Elijah, anyone has a spare snowboard or sled? Actually, you could snowboard all the way down, but nobody does it. You could really snowboard this slope, 100%. But it's like snow. Snow doesn't stay fluffy, you know. Snow becomes hard and slippery ice when you especially a few days after snowing, a few days of minus 3 degrees Celsius. And today is Tuesday, right? This thing, according to the forecast, this thing's gonna keep going on for the next 2 days now, all the way to Friday. And it's very interesting because last night it was blizzard, man. Last night was wow, the snow was just pounding. Wow, and really, you know, just try to go to bed early, you know. That's all you do. Oh, wow, we've come a long way. Look at it, we've come a long way. We've come a really long way. Just holding on to the rails. Oh, I don't want to go to that part, the opposite part here. Oh, but crossing here is not easy. So, oh, slip. Oh shit. Ooh. It's not easy. Except when you're a resident. When you're a resident here, you've done this 10 million times, right? Then it becomes you learn how to flow with the slipperiness, you know. But you see, delivery people delivering food. Like in this condition, food delivery is like the main way to eat. And here we are in the main cafe and pub area of Besiktas. Wow, look, nothing much happening, huh? Is it normal everyday life out here? Let's check it out. You can still see snow flying around. Can you see? Can you guys see the snow flying around? People making their way down the slope. Whoa. Let's take a walk around, and when we see somewhere we like, we just settle down and grab a coffee, yeah? Wow, I've not been down the hill for 3 days. Take a look at what's going on here. Wow. Ooh, sleep again. It's so hard to walk in this condition. You see, even here another slope down. Everywhere is just hills and slopes here in Istanbul. Beautiful bread shop, pastry shop. I've shown you guys this area before, right? But a few, like last week, but not in the snow, yeah? That's the famous Istanbul Street Dog. There's a street dog. Istanbul street dogs all look big and menacing and very kangpei looking, you know? Look very gangster. And there, my currently favorite restaurant, Kimchi Restaurant. The Korean restaurant is right there. My favorite restaurant right now. Oh, big dog looks tired. Wow, and I came a really long way. Let's see how far I came. From up there. All the way up. Two slopes up. It's still early here, so nothing much is happening. But most of the shops are already open. See this the curb. You need to wear the right kind of shoe for this kind of conditions. It's my favorite place for grilled chicken. This place makes such good grilled chicken and it's so cheap. You can have like 4 pieces of breast for just 25 lira or $2 US dollars. $2 US dollars for 4 pieces of grilled breast. Can you imagine? So cheap. Elijah, snowboard with ice pick to make emergency turns on ice. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm quite surprised nobody does it here. Nobody. Oh, you see the snow is getting heavy again. Actually, only people like me enjoy the snow, you know, people who don't have to work a regular job. Imagine you have to be up at 6 to go to work at 7 before the sunrise in this snow. It's actually quite torturous. Oh, still. Everywhere is open right now. But not a lot of people. I think business really suffered over the past 3 days. I reckon a lot of people are not. I think the schools are closed. Schools are closed and people are not going to work. And this area really depends on walking traffic, yeah. And I think business really suffered in this area. Oh, I think business really suffered. So today I should go and gaoguan the Korean restaurant in case they run out of business. Won't want to see them run out of business. Oh, let's take a look at the city. This is the town center. See, all town centers are marked with some kind of centerpiece. Yeah, this is the town center of my neighborhood. I wonder what this. Oh, this is an eagle. It's an eagle. This is the town center. So that's the wet markets over there. You guys want bazaar? That's real bazaar over there. And the rest of the places with a lot. It's just, I'm going to walk in this direction because in this direction there's more cafes. Go down this direction. Let's take a look at what's going on. Good night then. See, for those of you who don't know, like, see, this is no longer snow, you know. Look at this. This looks like snow, right? Boom, boom. Look at that. It's not snow anymore. It's not snow anymore. This looks like snow, yeah, beautiful. Boom. It's not snow. Look at that. It's pure ice. Pure ice. This is what happens when snow stays out in minus 0 degrees, below 0 degrees Celsius for a few days. It becomes ice. So see all these things, all these white things, pretty much they're all ice right now. So that's why it's so hard to walk on. Oh, you know, right here, 1 minute down this way.
Hello.
Hello. Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, the sun is coming out. The sun coming out is the worst time to be out in the snow because it's reflecting so much UV. Guys, have you guys checked out my video yesterday on how snow ages you? This is how snow ages you. When the sun comes out, all every UV, all this UV that's supposed to have been absorbed into the ground are all reflected back in your face. So you're getting like 2 or 3 times more UV. Actually, I was thinking of going all the way up to the Bosphorus, but with the sun out, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go walk back up this way. Martial law. Wow. Oh, Elfaz from Kathmandu. I haven't seen you in a long while, Elfaz. and showing the snow in my new neighborhood after 3 days of a snowstorm. Oh, this is the Beşiktaş area of Istanbul. If you come to Istanbul, this area is pretty much a must visit area. Yeah, this is a compulsory must visit area in Istanbul. Okay, so as you can see in the busier areas, they have cleared up the streets mostly, made it easy to walk, and of course there's a lot of people walking out by every day in this area. So retro, no, not bazaar. This is not a bazaar. This is my neighborhood. But you know, what you call bazaar in Turkish language, which also translates to all Asian language, simply means market. It's just a, see, you can call this bazaar as well. These are all bazaar. These are all bazaar. Bazaar is not just one place. That's why that place you guys know about Istanbul is called the Grand Bazaar. It is the biggest bazaar. But basically, all these things, all these are bazaars. All. Bazaar simply means market, yeah. It doesn't. Bazaar doesn't refer to a specific place in Istanbul. Huh? And this is Istanbul's most common breakfast, the simit, Turkish simit. And yeah, guys, over the past 40 minutes, I've shown you guys how I walk down from the top of the hill from where I live, all the way down the slope to getting where I am, to showing you guys the neighborhood. So right now, I'm pretty much in the process of looking for a place to settle down, grab a coffee, and then we can do our regular chit chat, yeah? So I'm gonna try to look for somewhere indoors and warm. Oh yeah, and I streamed from here a few days ago with my 2 other buddies. And so 40 minutes, over 40 minutes of slipping and almost falling down the slope a few times. Yeah, I was like standing and then I was just sliding down, you know, just now. This is crazy. And and it's very cold. It's -2 degrees Celsius. My hands are all frozen, especially the hand holding the camera. Look at that. Now I can't bend my fingers. So I'm gonna go grab a coffee, get indoors and get cozy. But I'm trying to check out some other cafes because I really don't want to keep going back to the same cafes. You know, so many different cafes here. I'll try to go to a different place. And it's my buddy Cahal. I never have to make a date with Cahal from Isreal.
Yes.
Dude, you guys, if you guys are wondering who this guy is, if you checked out my live stream like last week, we made a live stream together with this other lady, and we never had to make a date. You know, every time I come to this area, I run into him. Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm just, you know, just walking now.
Just walking?
I'm not having any plan now.
You want to get a coffee or something?
Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah, let's get a coffee. Let me get you coffee.
What do you want? You want barbecue?
Yeah, I don't want to go back to the same place all the time, right? Because we make so much noise and it's not good to go back.
I saw, I think, another South Korean girl in the barbecue. As you like.
Barbecue? Oh, okay.
As you like. I don't know.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And guys,
I would love to sit with
this
you and drink coffee. No problem.
this solo live stream has once again
I
turned
hope it will be
into
okay from the you know, from the grind, something like that.
and oh, there's another coffee here.
Yes. You want to
Cuba.
sit here? No problem.
Or maybe let's do here. Yeah, because I try not to go back to the same place too many times.
I
You know?
also try to support the business now
Yeah.
with the situation, you know, as much as you can.
Oh, we want to.
When they want to accept me, because sometimes I go to a place and they don't want to accept me, so this is kind of a problem, not my problem, but you know.
Let me look for a good angle. We need.
Well, choose a place.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay, this angle is better. Let's see.
This
Yeah. Let's see here. You want to sit inside, outside?
No problem. I will here. I will
Okay.
put the bag here.
Okay,
You want
then-
both of us?
Yeah, because we need to
Let's
be.
do it like this. It's okay like this?
We need to be looking at this angle.
Okay.
This angle.
Okay. So I will sit here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll.
Then you will bring the chair and sit here.
Okay. And then let's first get coffee first.
Of course.
Oh, okay, shish. This man's so chat. He's walking. Yeah, you know, over the past few days, -3 degrees Celsius. Every time I come down and look, I see him. He's in t-shirt.
Yes. T-shirts.
This guy is immune to the cold, man. I wish I'm like young and strong like this. New, he's wearing t-shirt. Everybody's just noticing that you're wearing t-shirt. Yeah, they say this guy is weird. He's wearing t-shirt. Here, let's get something.
You can look at it as a weird, and you can look at. May I invite you or what?
Huh?
You want me to invite you?
No.
Invite you? Like do coffee? I will invite for you and me.
No. I'll get for you. No problem. No problem. There's one cozy cafe after walking through the snow for 45 minutes, walking from all the way up the slope all the way down. And now we're in this Cuba cafe. The first time we've been here, and now I'm here with my Israelite friend Cahal. What do you want?
I just will take another coffee maybe.
What coffee?
Latte.
Latte, one Americano, and one brownie. Thank you. And let's
Let's sit down.
sit down and talk. Ooh. Ma. Oh, street cats coming for the snuggle. And you know, cats like during winter they turn fluffy like this.
Yes.
They're natural winter coats. So interesting. It's very Let me show you. Whoa, it's huge. And you see, it's okay to be carried like this. See, not panic.
Yes.
No panic.
No panic. Yes.
No panic.
I there is like sensitive,
Yeah.
more sensitive cats.
Yeah, no panic. It's
Yes.
just enjoying itself. Look at that. It's crazy.
That she will not scratch me or something like that, or she bite me.
Yeah,
She is a nice one.
interesting. Yeah, look at the paw.
The redhead.
Okay, let's take a sit. Ah. It's so interesting, guys. I never have to call Cahal to meet. Never. At all. Never.
Yes.
I just have to come and he's here.
It's kind of.
I'm wondering if Sachir is in the area as well. Sachir, the
Sachir.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know exactly. We can contact her like by, I don't have a SIM, so if there is a Wi-Fi, we can, I think she takes my number, but she didn't add
It's
me,
okay.
add
It's,
me to the,
but it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
You know,
Yes.
don't have to be deliberate in all these things.
no, of course. Of course.
It's okay.
May I have like a coffee latte in a carton? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Guys. What do you call how do you say like cold in Hebrew?
Kal.
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 Kal. And in Turkish it's soup. Chuksu. Have you been learning Turkish language?
A little bit.
Like how have you been learning? Everyday life or what?
Yes, yes,
Books or what?
there is like a kind of method that you can take every day, like 5-10 words, and then you repeat about them.
Oh, an app.
And then you kind of, how I say it, training your memory kind of.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
You made like research.
Yeah, stuff like Duolingo, stuff like what I forgot what's this other app I used to use where every few days it will prompt you the same word again. Yeah, that one. That one is a very good one. I forgot what's the name. You guys know? Let us know.
Kind of, you can say.
For those of you who just joined me, I'm here with my friend Cahal from Israel.
Of course.
His superpower is he's immune to cold, so I call him the Iceman now. So the Mr. Iceman Cahal from Israel.
Yes, there was a couple that made like in Baraka, in outside of Baraka, they made like a bully,
No.
the snowman.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
was like a cartoon series. Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, before maybe Japanese, maybe Chinese. I don't know. They started like this kind of the Eastern country. They started like Marco, for example. I grow up only and other things, So it's nice.
Do you like winters? Do you like?
But they didn't use carrot. They used like only. I want to buy one and.
But nobody uses carrots. I've never seen anyone stick a carrot in the nose. Never.
This is how you structure the snowman.
But you realize that nobody builds snowman here. Nobody does snowman here.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? You know, because it's so painful to do snowman.
Yes.
I've only ever done snowman 2 to 3 times in my life, and I say that's it. I'm not gonna do another snowman. I'm not wrecking my hand for building a snowman. But you don't get winter like this in Israel, yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Now with the climate crisis, maybe it can be not all of Israel, but some places like Jerusalem, maybe
Oh,
the
interesting.
north of Israel,
Oh.
mostly.
Oh, okay.
This kind of weather, maybe in the north.
Oh.
But sometimes in other places. Sometimes, let's say, 10 years ago, some years, I don't know exactly to tell you, but now it's become maybe more. Let's say in my city, Haifa, there was like a snow. But for one day maybe.
So not a lot, but it does
yes,
have.
it
What
does.
kind of temperature do you get in winter?
Mostly it's like, let's say 8, 10 degree.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty nice.
Maybe 5 degree,
Oh, okay.
4 degree, something like that.
She's from India. She wants to know. I want to know his cold tolerance secret.
She wants to know. I don't know to explain it exactly, but it's kind of, thank you very much. Tarchin, by the way. Tarchin.
What's touching?
Tarchin, it's in Turkish, it's cinnamon.
He speaks a way more Turkish than I do. I've been a very lazy Turkish student.
Yes.
I've not been learning a lot. He knows a lot more Turkish than I do. Oh, the cat is here. The cat is here.
So she asked what's my secret.
Yeah, what's the secret? Why you not afraid of cold?
I don't know. It's kind of maybe the genes. Maybe,
Oh, yeah, I
maybe
think so.
Something else. I don't know exactly to explain it. This is need to, now with the new world that maybe they can have an answer for that.
This is
thing,
the new evolution of mankind right now.
The new evolution.
I believe.
Kind
Human beings going through this period are going to develop specific special powers. I think so.
Maybe if they will find the secret of behind that things, because it's kind of complicated. Sometimes you go in a way, but after 1 or 2 steps you're going back.
Yeah.
You try something,
Yes.
and you see that maybe this is work on one, but in the other it doesn't work so good. So you kind of taking back and start to thinking again. This is the situation. I cannot tell you. We are the same.
Yeah.
We are built on the same. Kind
Exactly. Material.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of, but we have like a difference.
Yes.
You see, in our maybe how I say, in our body kind of, you can say, outside, like how the appearance, for example, and inside. Maybe.
Actually, our outer appearance is very very small difference, because honestly, if I get very tan, I will look Spanish or Mexican. If I get very fair, then I look another way. I change my hairstyle and look another way. And like, because I play video games, then when we make a character, you just have to change the skin color, it looks like a completely different race, And if you just remove this is less than 1 centimeter. You take a knife and remove all this, remove this, we both look exactly the same.
Yes. Kind of, you can say like that.
Yeah. We're all like human beings. Like, the differences between human beings are so minute as to be honestly negligible. But most people are still like stuck here. In fact, you cover the face, and look at our body, you wouldn't even know we look completely the same.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the differences are negligible, but everybody's stuck on this.
But maybe if
Everybody's stuck on
we're born with something on our skin, or this is kind of what makes us,
Yeah.
kind of,
Ooh, we're pushing the snow from the canopies. If you don't, right, the weight of the snow, which is pretty much ice right now, it's gonna crush the canopy. And as you can see, like, it's like schools are closed and nobody around. It's a very bad time for business
like
actually
I
right
say
now.
to my mother, the climate crisis is kind of connected to the corona situation, you can say, and kind of the human being that is blended. Everything is like connected.
Everything?
If you see the economical situation,
Everything is connected.
it's kind of
Yes,
influence.
everything.
All of this kind of situation that we are in.
Everything is
2
one.
years, you can say like that.
Yeah, everything is one complex system.
Yes.
Even today, we're having coffee here. We're changing many things in the world.
Maybe,
Even like that. People walk by, they see us, they have different ideas, they talk to their friends. The boss here, she see us, she knows how to my face right now. Maybe she talk about us into other people, and that give other people the idea to have different idea about something that change something about what they do. We basically everything and anything we do sets off a chain reaction into the world that we do not yet understand. You know that we are just
It might be, yes. kind of.
incapable of understanding.
That simple thing that we are sitting now
Yes.
in the coffee shop and drinking coffee, this is influence of something that we don't know
Exactly.
exactly. You know?
Exactly. Limited perception. That's the problem with mankind. We have very limited perception. Oh, here comes the brownie. You know, Hershey. This is like you pour Hershey on the brownie, but Hershey actually spells as Hershey, right? Which is like everything. Yeah, for in Turkish language. So interesting, you know. Hershey. Come. Let's share. How am I sharing anything?
Thank you.
You don't do?
Really, not because
okay, then
I'm
it's
not
okay.
shy. Believe me, if I want,
Yeah.
I'm not
Then
shy.
I'm gonna
I
have
ate,
it.
I ate already, you know. So it's enjoy.
잘 먹겠습니다.
Appetit, afietosan,
아프에토순.
beteavon.
Wow. How many languages do you speak?
Mostly like two,
Mm.
but I know some more.
Mm.
But not in a way that I can speak.
Mm.
Because sometimes when you don't use the language usually,
You forget.
you forget, or
Yeah.
you don't know. You maybe understand, but you can't, you can't like talk,
Yeah, you can't communicate.
communicate.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can communicate because you don't use it every day. Every day, every time.
You know, like when I was living in Spain, I speak so good Spanish, but right now my Spanish is just broken.
Yes.
Whoa. Nothing like a brownie or coffee. Oh. How do you rate your Turkish language? Do you think you're conversant in Turkish language?
I think.
Do you think you can communicate in Turkish language?
Yes. Listen, there is nothing that you cannot or can't make. For example, if you kind of want to do it, like let's say if you want to make something or want to do something. In the end, it's depend on the situation you are. For example, in things that you do, for example, you understand. But it's your choice. You need to take it as your choice and see the things as they are, as they develop,
Yep.
as like this, But in the end, language is not something that you cannot like speak or not learn. It's something that some people kind of maybe afraid from that or don't want to, how I say, deal with, because sometimes it's hard and when you try and you don't success, for example, or something like that, they have like they give up very fast.
Yeah.
This is the situation. So
But
it depends on the this is
I actually find it very interesting because you mentioned two very important components in spiritual practice, which is number one, being able to see things as it is, and number two, to know that it's always a choice. That whatever this is the problem with most people suffering right now. You're suffering your choice, but you're calling it you have no choice. I was born in a bad family. I'm carrying my father's debt and everything. Please understand that you're there by choice.
of course.
You could have
There
left.
is a lot of people that also influence that human being to sometimes make something like learn the language or this can be environment, this can be like personal things, a lot of things that it's not all also about the language, that you take the language as example, but there is a lot of things that
Everything.
sometimes influence on him in a bad way and in a good way. This is how you can look at that. Generally, what you speak, you talk some specific area, for example.
And I think that the most important thing is by understanding that it's your choice rather than your not choice, now you have power. Now you're in that situation because you know you choose to. And maybe nothing changes in the situation, but you regain personal power because of it. Versus, I'm born in this fucked up neighborhood or a sucky family and I have no choice. I'm suffering God's will. No.
This is something that also influenced. It's kind of made that person as maybe he doesn't understand it, but it's kind of influencing in a sensitive or in kind of mental, you can say like that, because of he born in a not a good environment, or his parents has some disease, or they dead, for example. So this is, as if you take a statistic, for example, this will be sure that this is kind of makes problem, to him. Not everyone. There is like some cases that they are against that, or they are opposite, like
But like even in the worst situations and in the worst families that I've ever seen, there's always a choice. And it's a simple choice. You could have chose to leave. You could have chose to let your sick grandmother die in bed and you just don't care.
But sometimes it doesn't go through, There is like children, or there is like, I don't know, they are growing to some how I say it, how I explain it, they are growing, or they are born to some structure, you can say like that, or some environment that they cannot change it, because it's like how I would say it, it's like depend on money, for example, it's depend on education. So not everyone get like if he wants also, not everyone get like what he wants, because there is a lot of reasons that sometimes it doesn't depend on him. It's not only depend on the human being, on the person. You can born in a place that you will not have. You can be the brilliant, and you have like, I don't know, but it doesn't depend on you. You can die in a young age, for example. This is the situation. It's not all the time depend on the human being, or in that person. Sometimes it's other things that like influence or change this. You understand what I'm saying? This is the, you need to look at in a lot of perspective, or a lot of the veracity of things.
Check. Wow. All of you have been just sitting there for the past 15-20 minutes, listening and not interacting. But you guys know, the way I do this live stream is this: if we have no chit chat, there's no live stream, and then we end. Yeah.
Leave us comment.
Yeah.
Maybe it will also get you like I don't know, with the new word, maybe it will get him like a charge of the battery. We don't know, kind of a how you can say it, kind of energy, like energy that I don't,
yeah.
But this is kind of something
I always tell people, the whole point of my live stream is really to give energy. That's all I'm doing.
But this is both,
and it's both ways, exactly. You guys need to give us something. Otherwise, we just keep giving, and therefore, after like 80 episodes, I get sick, and then I stop for 2 weeks, and then everybody loses. But anyway, let me ask you. Yes, of course. Very curious question. How do you like Istanbul? How good is Istanbul compared to the other places that you have ever lived in?
Visit all everything. I told someone who asked me that, not exactly asked me that question, but generally, the places are, how I say, the same. They are walking the same. Also in South Korea, maybe I've been there, maybe I haven't been there, but it's working as the same structure. Transportation, government,
pretty much the same thing.
Office, for example, business. But every place have its unique good things, and every place have, traditionally also something that they kind of, and there is places that have maybe some bad things, because what we talked before, there is no money so much, or there is a poorness, for example. There is a lot of reason, but this is kind of structure that you in all of the earth, that kind of how I say it, it's kind of the same method, the same system that is in everywhere, you know. So
This is the kind of response you get, right, from very seasoned travelers or very seasoned people who live overseas. That eventually it's not to see everything is pretty much the same. The structure is always the same. In fact, I can take a snippet of this street here. You cannot tell what country this is. Yeah, I show you a photo of this street here. With I get rid of all the wording. You don't know what country we're in. Yeah, it's pretty much, honestly, that's how I feel. That in most countries, people ask me, why don't I go traveling? Why don't I go explore? Honestly, I've lived in so many countries. They're all the same to a certain extent. So I don't bother to look for those things anymore because it's pretty much the same thing. The mountain is the mountain, the trees are the trees, the valley is the valley, you know, the desert is the desert, the city is the cities, tall places and high buildings are the same, you know.
The food is mostly based on the same ingredients. With the change of the area, spices or some traditional food.
Actually, I really like the way you look at it because the way you're starting to look at it is in spirituality, what we call, you're getting rid of the labels. You're not labeling this is Turkey, that is this is a street. These are the people. This is what they eat. This thing is made of this ingredient which is the same. So you're seeing reality now. And this is a very unique capability because most people cannot see reality. They just see the idea in their head. Oh, I'm in Paris. Oh, but actually, you're just standing on the road with the same bloody kind of shop that you see pretty much at other places. Yes,
it's become, you know, like we sing like we sang in the last conference. You can say like that. It's a small world, you know.
Yeah.
This is how you can look. But you know, sometimes some people need like, I don't know. This is kind of how I can describe it. It's kind of just a moment. It's kind of you know something that give you kind of, how I say it, kind of a reaction to, how I say, to feel
life.
Feel your life, feel your inspiration. I know this is kind of something that works. You can take, for example, cigarettes, or you can take something else that gives something to people that maybe makes them comfortable, maybe makes them, you know, makes reaction, makes something that gives them, I don't know, gives them something that full, how I say, full their body, or give like, I don't know, it's you can look at that, and it's kind of something that, you know, there is people like, hey, look, I was in there, and they kind of make, you know, kind of make, it's kind of makes them like, you know, how I say it, how I can describe it. It's like makes them, you know, it's like something that they hobby, but they kind of, you know, they kind of, I forget the word. They kind of, you know, they kind of adorable by they were in a lot of places, you know, kind of. This is kind of makes them, I don't know, people might see it as something, you know, because maybe they have more money, or because they like it, or, you know, I don't know how to. This is kind of something that need to maybe research about it, you know, because there is a lot of reason that you can look about it, you know. But in the end, you know, when you are in with the head, with the legs on the ground, you understand the.
Basically, this is the concept that I've been talking about for a very long time. The story world versus the real world. Your idea versus the reality.
Yes.
When I stand here, I'm standing on the street. But for some people, they're standing in Istanbul. That is reality versus idea. Then most people who are very deep in their ideas, they will say, but this is Istanbul. How can you say this is not Istanbul? Yeah. And this is Paris. How can you say? No, I'm not saying it's not. But I'm standing on this road, looking at this shop. And that's what it is. That's reality. This is it. And most people cannot perceive this reality. It is very interesting. It's very interesting. Most people cannot perceive this reality. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh, okay, Marshall. Do you know Wim Hof? What kind of meditation do he does? Yeah, I of course I know Wim Hof. Do you know Wim Hof?
No, but this is kind of, you know, I don't know, kind of meditation or something. I don't know everything, but
he's actually what we call the Iceman. So he's a very famous American or Canadian man if I'm not wrong. Okay, pretty old, I think 50 or 60 years old, and he's immune to cold like you. He goes up in the mountains with no clothes and he will be okay. And he uses a specific breathing method called the Wim Hof method. Okay, and he was studied by one of the universities, and they put him in a pool of ice and measure his skin, no change in temperature. He's just immune. And he uses a specific kind of meditation. No, I do know his methods and stuff, but my question is this: why do you need to do that?
In the eastern country, there is like a lot of kind of other medical, you can say like that they kind of in the past of the history, you know, they kind of developed this kind of that kind of other medical, you know, not our, you know. And this is sometimes help to people. Some people they say like this is, you know, they don't believe it. You know, so
to me, it's like I don't see the point of dedicating yourself so hard to a method for extended period of time just to do something you can do just putting clothes on. If you feel cold, put clothes on. Why do you need to spend so much time and energy doing something to become more superhuman? You don't have to. Yeah, keep things simple. That's why, you know, I know the Wim Hof method for many years. I've known about his method. I know the details of his method, but I've never practiced. Why? I would rather use the time to do something more meaningful. I would use the time to do something I cannot just fix by putting on a jacket.
yes.
Like some people, they spend all their time learning how to run on water. Oh, come on, get a boat. It's easier. Some people want to learn how to fly. Come on, just take a plane. It's faster. Even if you know how to fly, you will, in the end, you will still pay for a plane ticket because it's easier. All right.
You can look at it in a lot of ways. You know, you know, it's kind of I look at it as something that also challenges my immunity system, for example.
Oh yes, of course. And that is a real good.
This is kind of believe of something, but there is like a base on that things. You know,
but
it's not something that I developed or I made, for example. This is kind of something that maybe will get you something in the end. You know, but everyone see it as you can look at it as something crazy, for example. She can look at it on something like maybe average, and someone can look at it, oh, it's good, for example. It also depends on the area, because in the earth we have like a lot of areas that there is a lot of change of the weather, you know. So people, for example, can live with clothes on them, but the weather is so cold that the clothes sometimes
not enough. Yeah. And also like Tibetan monks, they do the same thing Wim Hof does. And sometimes they sleep out in the snow. To them, it's a way of discovering more of the spirituality and to discover more of the potential of the human body. But that kind of exploration, is it relevant to most common people living in a common life or in a healthy environment? I'm not sure. I'm a very practical person. I always use my time on the most practical things, always. So of course I develop capabilities. I develop a lot of capabilities. But capabilities which I actually use in daily life, you know, stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's just me, yeah. I think and like she says, I like today's live stream. Different opinions about the same thing is always so interesting.
Open mind.
Yeah. Kim Teo, maybe it's due to the society. Yeah, like Cahal say. Cahal, his name is Cahal from Isreal, in case you guys don't know, in case you are new to my live stream. We made a live stream together last week, and we never have to call each other, hey, are you free to do a live stream? Never. I just walk out in the street, and more than half the time I see him. Today, if you watch my live stream just now, I was showing you guys the snow in the neighborhood, and I was just walking all the way down, and I saw him. And so here we are at Cuba Cafe, here in a very cold -2 degrees Celsius morning in Istanbul, and having a coffee and having a chit chat. Yeah. And okay, let's take a look. Maybe it's due to the society to look beyond what's in front, whatever that meets the eye. People pay for these forward-looking abilities. Yeah. Like Cahal just mentioned, his perspective is, I think I like his perspective. One thing that I like about his perspective in most things is he tends to look at things more holistically, from environmental influences and factors to personal influences and factors and backgrounds and stuff like that. He applies this framework
to most problems. While I apply a very different framework, when I look at the same question, I first look inwards to see what you could have, how you could have perceived or think about that situation first. Get the power, then consider the outer things. So both very different perspectives. So if you guys want different perspective about things, about question, this is the time to ask. He's gonna give you his perspective, I'm gonna give you my perspective, and you guys benefit, you know?
Go and choose what you want, what to get from this.
Andy, you. Good morning, Limpeh. Good afternoon. Andy from Singapore. Kim Teo, your meeting with Cahal today by chance is so romantic. You know, sometimes I'm like, I wish it's a lady. Okay, I'm just joking because I don't, okay? Because Limpeh is married, my wife's waiting for me back in New York. I don't want nothing to do with girls out here, okay? Okay? I'm glad that he's a guy, that we are romantic. But of course, another thing, okay, in case for all of you out there, I need to be very complete in the things I say, okay, is I don't know his sexual preferences. Like, he may be into guys as well, but even if he is, I'm
more straight.
Yeah.
I'm not shy to do it.
Yeah, but
just to say it.
Yeah, but either way, I'm comfortable. Like my best friends, my best friend back in Korea is gay as well. Yeah, you guys know Alan. So I don't mind because
I don't mind also. I respect him and
because even for people with this sexual preference, it's a two-way thing, you know. You like me, I have to like you as well. You know, it's a two-way thing. You don't look at them like they're gonna eat you or something, you know. That I think it's a very weird way of thinking. Yeah, exactly.
You are a human being. This is your choice.
Yeah, however you like to fuck is not my problem. Yeah, I have my preference, you know. Yeah.
it's like some you can like some business or some food or something like this. You like this, I like this. This is your.
You know, I really like what this is what I really like about Cahal.
I can say something about what you eating for. You know.
This is the kind of person I make.
We have in Hebrew like say that you don't argue about taste and how you say it. Don't argue about kind of just a moment. You don't argue about taste and taste and it's, for example, you know, it's kind of saying about food, but if you look at zoom out, generally, you understand the picture of that meaning. For example, you know, about the taste and about the smell. You know, because the food have smell and taste, for example. So you don't argue about this because everyone like you love this, I love this. So if you took it zoom out, you will see that
pretty much the same thing.
Yes, but we have a choice.
Yeah, I think that this is the kind of person I make friends with. You guys keep wondering, you guys keep asking me, do I have friends? What kind of friends I meet? This is the kind of friend I meet. You know why? I like to make friends with people who can. It's not to respect or accept diversity, but the ability to embrace diversity. And this ability, not everybody has. Most people, when you talk, they are not talking, you know, they are defending their ego. You have to agree. If you don't agree, preach their ego, and then they will start to argue. You know, you cannot let people be themselves. I only make friends with people who can allow me to be me, and I allow them to be them. They can, if I say this is white, they can say it's black, and then we'll look at it. Oh, so interesting. So I see it's white, so it's black. So everything's valid, and this is also a highly spiritual person. He may or may not put it in that way, but he sees reality as reality, and he perceives and accepts reality without the idea and without the label. This is the first huge hurdle when it comes to any form of spiritual practice. And he may or may not know this, but through his life, he has already achieved that level. Yeah.
I think this is most of the aspect that most of the people need to like embrace.
If people all are like this, the world will be peace. No more war.
Of course.
No more argument. We let everybody be themselves. And in family, like husband and wife, they don't let each other be themselves. You must think like me. You must like this like I do. Once you stop allowing other people to be themselves, you have problem. You have a war. It's just a matter of time.
This is what makes the problems. If you look at
it's all the problems. It's the root of all the problems.
One of the reasons you could say like this.
Why can't people just allow other people to have a different opinion? Why? If you look at it carefully, it pricks their ego. If they feel like they are not being appreciated. And what's that? It's just a mind thing, it's just a mind fuck thing, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, but in the reality, it's just a conversation. Nothing is changing outside. So why you feel so hurt?
Problem of the humanity, of the human being.
Yes, of the brain.
It's kind of, yes.
Okay, let's take a look. Your chance meeting. I meet him by chance almost every time. Actually, this is the third time. Okay, we met by chance in about 1.5 weeks. First time we met by chance, he didn't come on the camera because I started after he left. Second time we went on camera. Third time today we were on camera. In 1.5 weeks, I never have to go. Hey, Cahal, you free or not today? Want to come out? I never have to do that. Spontaneous. Let's take a look.
This is nice.
This is very nice. I like this. Cheers, buddy.
Yes, please.
Boom. It's almost 1.5 hours.
Yes.
Let's take some final questions and wrap this up.
Of course.
Well, most people are from Singapore today.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, this is
There is like I think there is like after slow cases in the corona, but if I can talk about this, I don't know.
Whatever.
There is like increasing now in Singapore. It's kind of
Everywhere is increasing.
yes now, but it's kind of started of Omicron variant there.
I actually got Omicron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pain here in the stomach and inflammation all. But I just sleep, no medicine, hot water, sleep for 4 days. Boom, I'm done.
Everyone is still taking it is in their own body, This is kind of what makes us the same and what makes us the difference, This is the situation, what you can do.
But I really appreciate over the period that I was down with COVID, so many of you like message me, please drink this, eat that. Or I appreciate it. But there's two problems. Number one, I live alone. Nobody's there to do this thing for me, and it's suffering as hell, and it's very cold. I could never go out and get my own medicine. That's the one thing. Second thing, honestly, I recovered without medicine faster than a common flu. Faster.
Sometimes, sometimes it can be like that. It can be like that.
Now, everybody is different, when it comes to COVID.
Sometimes you saw in the past of this kind of pandemic, you saw that it's kind of there was trial with some medicines, with some things on the people. So sometimes it's maybe help, sometimes it's maybe not help, sometimes it makes side effects.
Some people die from it.
Some people,
Yeah. But in the end of the day, I think it is what it is.
yes, what you can do.
Learn to make it a part of your life. Then your life can go on.
This is what you already tried to do 2 years, but you see it's kind of a problem.
Yeah, if you don't accept the thing and you don't make it a part of your life, the life cannot go on. Life, you will keep getting into the same problem that we see the past 2 years. The same old shit keeps coming back. You lock down, and boom, you're still up. Lock down, boom, you're still up. You keep rejecting the thing, your body never builds the immunity.
It's kind of something that you see it as a one way to deal with that situation. But in the other end, there is the hospitalization, the deaths. So, it's kind of like this.
But I think
it was like in the first, it was like a traffic light, you can call it, like traffic light metro, that it was very strictly. You can say a small line, for example. Now it's become like a big line, for example. The point from the line, it's bigger you see how it goes from the start of the pandemic and then how it's go to after 2 years, for example. That everyone now is doing other things. There is like some places that have a mandate for the vaccination, for example. There is places that have a mandate, but the judge is like cancel that mandate. There is places that remove almost all restriction. There is places that use the zero tolerance. but mostly what you can see, it's like how I say, it's like life is not going as it's supposed to be, you know, because of this. And you see, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's, but it's not in the, you know, it's not in the right way, you can say. You see, also, you can take an example, for example, let's say you want to fly now, for example. You must make a PCR, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe when you get to your country or to another place that you want to travel,
You
you make a PCR, for example, maybe antigen, I don't know, maybe both. But you need to understand something, that mostly, and you can see it after 2 years, the conclusion of the things, that let's say in the airplane there is like 200 seats, for example. Let's take it like this. So you agree with me that if you made a PCR, sometimes there is infection on the machine, sometimes there is a pressure on the system,
And
for
sometimes
example.
it's just wrong.
Sometimes it's just wrong, sometimes it doesn't discover it,
Yes,
for example.
it's just wrong sometimes.
If you take a statistic, there is a 10%, 5%
Yeah.
of the people that goes to the plane
Yeah.
with something. I don't know
Yes.
exactly what.
Yes.
Okay, this is kind of, you cannot disagree with that. You know?
And in fact, we don't have to look at the plane only, just the bus.
I just take it as an example. you
Just
know.
the public bus every day.
So-
Everybody is so strict about the plane, but look at the buses in your country, in every country. Everybody's packed together in your
if
buses.
if you see, for example, the mask, for example, you have like the surgical, how I say it, simple mask.
Yeah.
Now they say like the more, for example. So maybe it doesn't also something,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in the end, you cannot also in the, how I say it, in the luggage, for example, or in your stuff, for
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
in the post, in the cats, in the animals. for
Basically, it's just everywhere now.
Yes,
We just have to
exactly.
understand that.
Yes,
You know?
but in the end, it doesn't give you like something that you can be 100% sure,
Yep,
because
yep.
you know, it's kind of, and you see it how it's spread by this kind of method that doesn't work in the end. You
Yep,
see it,
yep.
because this is proof something that
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
even vaccine people,
Nothing
for-
works.
You see that this is not stop that
Yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah.
In the end, this is kind of, you know.
Hairy night. Now my flight is cancelled because of the weather.
Oh, also the climate crisis. You can see now that this
Yeah.
kind of made like problems. If you take Istanbul now, for example, the airport is closed.
Oh.
Most of the I don't know, roads or places are
So
also
many
closed.
accidents
It's
over
like
the past
it's
3
like
days.
something. It's like something is in you know, influence something. It's like economical situation, climate situation. All this influence this. The pandemic influence this. What you have more. Everything that you see, you know, kind of war situation, you know, the political, the strategical situation, everything that happened, you see that everything is like influence.
Because everything that human do influence every other thing that human do.
You know, it's kind of maybe human do, or kind of, I don't know. You can look at this. This is maybe developed from nature, so it's not maybe human do. It's kind of how I say it. You live in an earth that I don't know
But you know,
exactly, but sometimes the nature is kind of created, or this is created by some how I say, some animal or some, I don't know. You don't know exactly the you know, the air or something. I don't know exactly to explain it because it's very, very complicated. But something how to.
But you know, like you say, if you look at it far enough, everything is nature. Even human, we're part of nature.
Yes,
This,
of course.
This is what a lot of humans forget.
Yes.
That we forget we're part of nature.
Sometimes we made.
That's why lately people say that we're aliens.
We made something that we think is good, but in the end it's not so good, you know. And sometimes it's kind of our something that we did, for example, and sometimes it's something that created by the nature. You know, it can be animals, it can be, I don't know, something in the air, a lot of things.
Arabic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't read Arabic. Do you read Arabic?
I'm not. I'm
I
no,
don't-
but I'm not in
I don't
a
read
kind of
Arabic.
you know, kind of level that I can.
Mashallah, it's good to be back after finishing examinations. Well, welcome back. Yeah, do join us. Like, try to make more new, show you guys new things and have new people, share new perspective from time to time. Yeah. And yeah, well, 1.5 hours mark, so let's try to wrap it up. And yeah, just want to thank once again Cahal that I met randomly on the street. Once again, we never have to call each other. Cahal from Isreal. And oh, Kamal, namaskaram Limpeh, namaskaram Kamal from India. And here I have my Israelite friend, Cahal. And we just met each other randomly on the street. For those of you who missed the first part of my live stream, today's live stream for 45 minutes, I showed you guys how I go. See, I live on top of the hill. I show you guys how I walk all the way down the hill to this part where there's a lot of cafes and stuff. I show you guys the snow. I show you guys how hard it is to walk in the snow for 45 minutes before we settle down here and chit-chatted for the next 45 minutes. So for you guys who missed the first part, please rewatch this live stream after this. And if you guys missed my video yesterday on how snow makes ages you faster, please check out the new video as well. And yeah, let's see. Mashallah, Zaizan. What's Zaizan? I don't know what's Zaizan. What's Zaizan? I don't understand what Zaizan means. Oh! Salsa! Oh, this makes me remember those times in Madrid. Everywhere is this music. Everywhere I'll eat. When the music comes, we just dance right there in the restaurant. This is crazy. Just everybody was like so passionate in Madrid. Very open, very passionate.
Also, you can look at this in a variety of ways. There is people like want to escape from that situation, so they deal with it in another way. There is people that living the reality and understand the thing otherwise or other way, for example, and they think things other, and they kind of, I don't know, you can look at it as kind of something that you need to look on a situation and not take it as like how I say it, show example of something that you think. Again, you can disagree with me, for example, but you think you're supposed to act like this. You can disagree with me. This is other opinion, like we talked in the thread of the start. And you can look at that as something else,
Harry, why are you wearing t-shirt? It's cold. It's minus 3 degrees Celsius. He's always in t-shirt.
Yes.
All 3 times I met him, he's always in t-shirt. Okay. For those of you who understand Spanish, vamos a la bachata and terminamos en la cama. I don't remember a lot of my Spanish, but this is something I always remember. And guys, thank you guys so much for. Oh, right now we're getting a lot of people. I really don't want to like end the stream when there's the most people right now. Like we're having like 18 to 20 people. Oh, the cat is here. Oh, the cat is here for some human warming machine. The cat likes you so much. Oh, hola wata, hola wata, hola wata. Hola wata.
With a lot of aspects, a lot of options, other.
Oh, look at that. He likes you so much. So fluffy looking. Harry nice. I love cats.
Yes.
Oh, Harry, where are you watching from, Harry? From Istanbul? Bromance. Yeah, it's a bromance here, and with a. See, the cat obviously has no reaction to me. The cat really loves. Oh, wata. Nande wata. Oh, Harry from Kuwait. Kuwait. Is Kuwait also snowing heavily right now? I'm not sure. But Kuwait should not have snow, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it's kind of area that
Yeah.
maybe doesn't have
Yeah.
this weather now in the.
Harry, I'll be in Istanbul on Friday. Oh, well, if you come to the Beşiktaş area, Istanbul, who knows? You may run into me and Cahal. We're always around. Oh my God, look at that! Look at that! Spanning both of us. Spanning both of us. Oh, it's coming fully onto me. Oh God, gosh. Oh, it's heavy.
Yes, of course.
It's heavy.
Everyone is happy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a he or she. Yeah, it's so hard to tell.
I don't know to.
Oh, but guys, you see, it's ears are clipped. You see, when your ear is clipped like this, that means when they are young, they were actually neutered. This is a neutered and spayed. So when the government go around capturing this young street cats and clipping their ears and neutering them, and then releasing them back out the streets. And you can tell with it from the ear here like this. This is a neutered cat. Yeah, but I think Istanbul is the only city in the world that I know that does this for street cats for free, for street animals for free.
I'm not aware about this.
Oh, this is a nice angle.
Kind of.
Oh, what a nice picture. Hold on, I'm gonna take a photo. Hold on. Okay, Kuwait hasn't snowed, only cold without a thing. Oh, how cold is it in Kuwait? What's the temperature like right now?
Maybe 10 degrees.
Around Israel kind of a temperature.
Something like that, maybe. It depends on the area.
Guys, give us 5 seconds. I want to do something funny. The cat is really getting comfortable. Man, look at that. Hello, Ajoshi. Yeah, Ajoshi. Okay, guys. So, man, see the cat's so comfortable right here. I really don't want. Oh, he's looking at it.
And you could see also with the spread and the develop of the virus or the coronavirus that the antibodies sometimes also for the one that maybe it's working. This is kind of
Yeah. So
not working. You could say like that. You know, this is how you see. This is how you analyze. And after 2 years, you see what's happening. For example,
like my friends, they're getting it second time, third time now. Yeah.
this is the situation.
Yeah.
You know, some people doesn't work from
Shush. You two look like you know each other since ages. This is what you get when highly spiritually developed people meet. No barriers. When you feel barrier with people, it's just because you're not developed enough to break the barrier. Yeah. Once you have no barrier, you always meet people and you feel like you know each other for a long time. Because
this is how you could see, yes, just spontaneity.
yeah, exactly, spontaneous. And not everybody can do that.
Not everyone.
Not everybody can do that.
Not everyone can.
Most people will build this and that kind of boundary, and yeah.
Especially in Turkey or in other places.
Oh,
you know. I
yeah,
think so.
in
This
Korea,
is what
yeah,
I
in Korea.
learned from. I don't know exactly, but I think this is kind of because of some situation that
Let's see. Me encanta este gato. Oh, you like cats as well? You say your what is a cat? Encanta. I can't remember. I'm really losing my Spanish. Me is mine. Encanta. I forgot. Este gato means it's a cat. My something is a cat. What?
I don't know exactly what it is.
Encanta. What's encanta? I forgot.
I don't know exactly.
I actually studied Spanish properly, you know. There's 3 levels, Delhi 1, 2, 3. I finished Delhi 2. So I was actually very conversant at one time.
I don't know.
Look at this cat, like getting comfy, like man, it's getting super comfy. Oh man, look at this cat getting comfy. Hello. You see who in the world can like pull a street cat's ear like this and the street cat will be okay? The street cats in Istanbul don't behave like street cats. They behave like own cats. Domestic cats, yeah.
It's kind of no. It's kind. They changed their how I say. Maybe they changed their say the not the way you knew it. You know, it's kind of changed. So this is how maybe they change their behavior or something like that. You know.
Oh, me gusta este gato. Your love is cat. What? Basically, you're saying you like cats, yeah? Me gusta este perro. I like dogs actually. I'm a dog person. Me gusta este perro. Perro. I'm not that. You know, guys. I'm actually allergic to cats. You know, if you have been following me on my live stream for a while, like 2 months ago, I was in very close contact with a cat, which I call Mr. Mop, and then I got very sick after that. Yeah, you guys remember? So I'm always very, very, very careful about cats getting too close. But cats, man, look at how comfortable he's got. Yeah, hands on the table, but ass on my dick. Okay. So yeah, let's take. Oh, okay. You say, you human noisy, human shish, noisy. Okay, so guys, I think we stop here for today. Once again, thanks, Mr. Cahal from Israel for joining us once again, and thank
Our friends from South Korea.
and thank.
I don't know how to pronounce your name.
I am the dude,
The dude.
just the dude.
The dude.
I'm just human.
Yes, of course. Always. We are always. You know,
Yep.
In the end.
Neil, just like you, I need brushing up on Espanol. Habla de español? And yeah, join us again tomorrow. For those of you who are new to my live stream, this happens every day, 10:30 a.m. Turkey time. Sometimes I run into Mr. Cahal here, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do it alone, sometimes with a bunch of friends. It all depends, right? Neil, I have 2 cats by the way. Oh, you know, I'm very tempted to get a cat here, but I don't need more responsibilities. I don't need more commitments like this. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow morning, and have a really good day. 이글랄 안녕. How do you say goodbye in Hebrew?
Israel or bye bye.
Bye bye.
It's more
Universal.
Yes.
It's bye bye here, bye bye in Israel, bye bye in Japan,
In Hebrew, it's more literal if you like.
Oh.
But you can use also bye bye.
bye bye.
Yes.
See you.